The sun is hot, the sun is not a place where we could live. But here on earth there'd be no life without the light it gives. We need its light, we need its heat, the sunlight that we see. The sunlight comes from our own sun's atomic energy. The sun is a mass of incandescent gas, a gigantic nuclear furnace where hydrogen is built into helium at a temperature of millions of degrees.
Hey there, Mustangs. Welcome to school for the week of August 25th.
Let's start off the week with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mustangs. Job well done. Let's see what's happening at Westlake this week.
Thanks for the update. Last week we had our first Mustang Musings Assembly of the year. Let's take a look back to review what we learned.
Last Thursday, we had our first Mustang Musings Assembly in the auditorium, and this is your 1-minute summary. We celebrated the personal best and school best our Mustangs were able to achieve last year and set our sights to beat it again this year. We discussed the new cell phone policy and compared it to Harry Potter. We figured a STEM school without cell phones is kind of like Hogwarts without wands. Students may use cell phones at Westlake STEM responsibly as long as they do not disrupt the learning environment. Students must follow any teacher or staff direction concerning the phones and may never take pictures or videos without the express permission of the teacher. We reminded all students that we do not allow gum inside the building at Westlake STEM and that we need every student to wear their badges around their necks at all times so each student can be easily identified. We introduced the STEM crazy expectation by sharing the story of the successful failure of Apollo 13. We discussed the individuals on the mural in the lunchroom and how they were labeled as the crazy ones. They were the round pegs and the square holes, the ones who saw things differently, and the ones that you could not ignore because they changed things. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. The ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. At Westlake, being STEM crazy means being curious, respectful, accountable, zero quitting, and remembering that it all starts with you. We also learned about the new STEM crazy posters that will line the school and discuss the expectations for the auditorium and the hallway. That's your 1-minute review.
Thanks for the reminders. That's great. We had a historic opportunity on our first day of school last week. We had a near total eclipse pass over Westlake STEM. Let's see some highlights.
Saw me standing alone without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
90% covered. I'm seeing much sharper shadows. Normally shadows, they're a little bit fuzzy because the light from the sun is coming from a whole bunch of locations, but now because it's coming from basically one little sliver of the sun, the shadows are all getting very, very sharp.
Guys, look around. Just try looking around.
This is insane right now. Oh, this is just unbelievable. What is happening? This is absolutely insane.
There's the beads.
I feel like it's hard to breathe. This is so totally creepy. Oh my goodness. This feels so weird.
Look at the sunrise, Derek. It's at every direction.
Oh my goodness. There's like sunset, sunrise, every direction. People are going nuts. This I did not expect. I don't know what I expected, but this just looks so wrong. You can see these prominences, the solar corona coming out, the top left and right and the bottom. I can see Venus directly above me. You can see the stars. What is this? What? I just don't even know. We are inside totality. I am kind of speechless. It is just unreal right now. Isn't it? It's totally nuts. What?
Poke the hole in the sky. But it's so dark. 360 sunsets.
Our excitement that the sun is back. I'm gonna pop the solar filter back on.
Yeah. So we're reading.
Without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own, new moon, you knew just what I was there for.
What an amazing thing. You look good in your glasses, Mustangs.
Hi Mustangs, I am Miss Jo and this is Miss Huber and we are your new dance co-instructors.
We are having fall dance company tryouts this Thursday, August 31st at 3:00 p.m. in the auditorium. To try out, you need to be in appropriate attire, dance attire, and you're going to learn a short choreography and perform it. This is open to 7th and 8th grade boys and girls.
In order to try out, you need to get a permission slip. You can get one from me or from Miss Huber, from me in the counseling center, and Miss Huber's room is in C46. You must bring your signed permission slip with you to tryouts.
If you're currently on the dance company team, we need you to come after school today to either see Miss Jo or myself in Counseling Center or C46 so we can get your basic information. You do not need to try out again, but you do need to come see us today.
If you have any questions, let us know and we hope to see you at tryouts.
You've probably noticed some common posters in each of your classrooms this year. Let's turn to Mr. Howe to learn more about those.
Hey there, Mustangs. Hopefully you had a good first week of school and we are ready to roll with week number 2. In each of your classrooms, you've probably noticed a common poster. These posters are what we're calling our by the student, by the standard tracking posters. To summarize it very simply, in every one of your classes, there are certain essential learning objectives that we want every student to master. They're essential. You are the ultimate beneficiary of everything you do in that class. I mean, long after that quarter or semester or year, you're the one who gets to walk away with the knowledge you acquired or the knowledge you didn't acquire. So we really want to be able to boil it down for you of this is what you are going to master in these classes. In addition, shortly you'll be receiving a paper version of the same tracker that's just individual for you. And that tracker will go into your binder, one for each of your classes. So 5 different sheets you'll have there that you can make the poster, you can make your tracker match the one that's on the wall, that you are aware of what is it I'm supposed to be learning in this class and how am I doing on that. Additionally, your grades are really coming from your level of mastery of those concepts. Finally, as you know, last week you received a binder in your Chromebook. This week there's one more item you're going to receive, and that is the Westlake STEM Student Planner for 2017-2018. This is a great resource. In the front, there's just some information about the school, the address, your counselor information. It's got some information about the Westlake STEM expectations and the STEM crazy model. Additionally, it's got a room map of the school. That can be very helpful. It also has a bell schedule, and I will say, unfortunately, the bell schedule changed a little bit after these went to print, so you'll want to update yours based on what's online. The website has the current and correct bell schedule. The student handbook and the expectations for all students at the school. And then you're going to see the crux of the entire planner. You can see a 2-page spread for every week of the school year. That has each of the days of the week, and then it has 5 different rows for each of the periods. On each of those periods, you can see that there are 2 fields to fill out. One says objective, and one says assignments. The objective is basically what did I learn or what was I supposed to learn in that class that day. Hopefully your teacher is helping you be aware of that, but as junior high students, you're probably pretty smart enough to be able to figure out what it was yourself and be able to write down what was my learning objective or what was I trying to learn in that class today. Additionally, you can write down what the assignment was. That could be an in-class assignment or it could be a homework assignment. But you get to use that box with both of those fields to keep yourself on track in every class for every day. There are 10 weeks in a quarter. For any student who gets every box filled in for the entire quarter, those 10 weeks, I'll award 500 points to our Mustang store. We're going to talk more about the Mustang store on our Thursday assembly. But 500 points to the Mustang store that you can cash in for prizes or things like that. But that's for the students who are filling out perfectly in each day their planners, making sure they get an assignment and objective listed for each class. Should only take about 30 seconds per class period to stay on top of that, and we do ask our teachers to help you follow up with that. Finally, at the very end of your planner, the very back, you are going to come across, here we go, what we call our I can statements. Those posters are showing for each of your classes what the essential standards are, I've got to learn these standards. We've listed them for every class or nearly every class. Some are still in progress and they'll be added onto the online version. We've added those for every class to the back of this planner. So you can flip to any of your 5 classes and see, okay, science 8th grade, what is it that I am supposed to have mastered during my time in my 8th grade science class? Family and consumer science, U.S. history, whatever your classes are, you'll look them up and you'll be able to see exactly what those standards are, what you're accountable for, and really what ultimately your grade for the whole quarter comes down to. Have I mastered the standards that I should have mastered by this point? That's it. That's the new addition for this week. There's 3 holes punched into it, so it can go right into your binder and go along with everything else we've already given you. Stay on top of that. Teachers keep reminding them for objectives and assignments. We want to have that filled out each class period, each day. Thank you, Mustangs.
Thanks for explaining that, Mr. Hell. That's cool.
That's it for us. Thanks for watching.
This is Mustang Media.